Oh, my God.
Welcome to Sports Nation.
Kind of fishy down there. Mama, is it kind of fishy down there? He got hit.
Are you trying to get suspended?
Wow, I'm just saying.
That is disgusting. You know good well that fish was nutty.
By the way, that's what happens when the world goes nuts.
Yes.
Fish jump out of the water.
Is that what's going on?
Yeah, we've seen the video where the guy in the river and there's just fish jumping into the boat.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe they're just tired of their element.
The draft is tonight.
Woo!
It is?
Oh.
How would you know? And we all want to know what the Browns will do. Roll the tape, Tommy.
Tommy.
The NFL draft is now open. The Cleveland Browns are on the clock.
The Cleveland Browns select Colt McCoy, quarterback, Texas.
Flushed out of the pocket. Look at it as he got planted.
The Cleveland Browns select Brandon Weeden, quarterback, Oklahoma State.
Their first experience in the NFL. How about Brandon Weeden getting caught under the flag? Hopefully he'll come out of that and be able to start the game.
There he is.
And there is Brandon Weeden. Crowd yelling Johnny.
The Cleveland Browns select Johnny Manziel.
I'm not going to change who I am for anybody.
That ball bounces around, and it's intercepted.
The pick is in for the Cleveland Browns.
I just want to say good job, Curtis, because you put together that whole thing.
Insane.
And you really felt the desperation and sadness in that video. So the Browns have the #1 pick in the draft. And according to general manager Sashi Brown, they've already made their decision. ESPN's Mel Kiper Jr. and Todd McShay think the Browns will select UNC's Mitch Trubisky, #1 overall. Marcellus, you played pro football. Was it a mistake to pass on Myles Garrett?
It's interesting that I'm about to let these words come out of my mouth.
I can't wait.
Coming from the position.
But the Clippers aren't going to win?
Boy, you are
Too soon.
You are all out of line.
I was surprised by the words coming out of his mouth.
Conversation.
And you said words that you wouldn't believe coming out of your
We're about
mouth.
to feel something up here.
Look, the position I played was defensive end. Obviously, I have the utmost respect for it. But if we're talking about what's indicative of success, what's going to underline a team's success, you have to go at the quarterback position. You have to go with Trubisky. So sorry, Myles Garrett.
Again?
Who is off the charts in terms of talent. Let me tell you, I've seen a lot of DNs, and I played with the greatest one of all time, Bruce Smith. In terms of tangibles, I have not seen a guy by the name of Myles Garrett in my life. With that said, if you don't have a quarterback, you don't have a chance. And if this team is ever going to rise from the ashes, a defensive end getting 3 sacks a game could still lose by 30 points. You need a quarterback to excel to get them out of this situation.
You were so close to being right on this. They don't need to draft a dude who's only played 13 games.
Don't do that to him.
Don't do what he did that to us.
That was just in college. You act like you had to play football before. You had to wait.
We had him on SportsCenter, Michelle, and they had to show high school highlights of his career
not good,
because he had only played 13 collegiate games. Listen,
Well, I feel like that's enough game footage to have come up
There
with some
is.
sort of sizzle reel.
Yeah, I think so.
Sizzle reel.
And we had someone do that before by the name of Mark Sanchez. How that turned out?
Still,
Yeah, exactly.
Still playing in the league.
He is still in the
Still
league.
playing
But when
in the
you're
league.
drafting someone #1 overall, what you don't want to say next is, well, he's still playing in the league. No, you want to say he's a Pro Bowler, he's leading us deep in the playoffs. Listen, when you draft a quarterback in the first round in the NFL over the past 20 seasons, only 27 of the 45 eligible quarterbacks made it as a full-time starter
That's not
after
good.
year 4.
Right.
It's very
Can we-
difficult to find a quarterback in the first round.
But 18
While he's
years.
talking, can you throw that chart up just so we can have a nice little memory lane on quarterbacks
yeah,
in
memory
in the first
lane.
round for the
Yes.
city of Cleveland?
That's why you got to keep rolling the dice on that
By
position.
the way,
You know what?
do.
It is
A defensive end doesn't have the impact on the game. I know
So
what you're
silly.
thinking, but look,
But
you
it's
can't
much-
be deterred.
Listen, there's 2 things you need, Marcellus, and you know this. You need a guy who can throw, and you also need a guy who can stop the guy from throwing. You have no guarantee that Trubisky is the guy that can throw, but you just said it yourself.
Okay, you ready?
You
you
know
guys feel,
for sure
you feel
that Myles
silly
is a
right
great
now that you're
player.
arguing this passionately about something that's going to happen in a few hours, and everyone's still trying to sit here and guess about
I'm just
what's
trying to earn this
gonna
check. I don't know
happen.
what else to say.
We're really going to sit here with straight faces and pretend
Mama.
like we know anything?
No, we do know some. Here's some facts for you. Let's go around the corner and down the street to two teams, L.A. Chargers, L.A. Rams.
Oh, right.
One has Aaron Donald, who's probably the best defensive tackle, and one has Joey Bosa, who was the Rookie of the Year. 10.5 sacks. Both teams lost, but both teams had tremendous guys up front who got pressure on the quarterback. I'm just trying to tell you, it is not meaningless to have a defensive presence, but certainly if you have a quarterback, all things can change for
If he was a for sure #1 pick, if we were saying all season long, this is the guy, but that hasn't been the case with him for very good reason. He hasn't really played
and
that much.
Ndamukong Suh got the highest contract for a defensive player ever. How's Miami looking? That's my point. I played the position.